everyone, and I say that respectfully. It's not.
Never trade on me, God done it. My customer is over. Everybody, that's okay.
Always be yourself in the sense I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. Loving yourself is not a crime. Never get discouraged because someone's projection on you, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Today's currently January 23rd, 2026.
No ever trade on me. Hello.
It's not. Never give up on yourself when someone prays against you. Never give up on yourself when someone tries to blackmail you. Never give up on yourself because your intuition is different. You choosing you. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and I'll be going live all day today. My content is not for everyone. It's not. I'll be freestyling in the comment section.
No ever trade on me. Be respectful. Be respectful.
I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. Never give up on yourself when someone says that nobody will ever believe you. And I say that respectfully. As long as you love yourself, can't nobody dim your light. And especially when you don't run from your reflection. Confidence looks good on you. You're beautiful, you're handsome. And especially when I take accountability for your action, regardless of trying to blackmail you against you. And I say that respectfully. Never overlook you. My content is not for everyone. And that's okay. Loving yourself is not a crime. You was far from alone at the end of the day. He like, Naya, why you always saying at the end of the day? I love my swag. Being authentic, hold on one second. That personality is different. You pray differently from the average person. You very rare, but hold on one second. You actually knew how to respect your neighbor, fall from pretending. Being a truth teller will bother someone's mental. Fall from catching a case at the end of the day when it comes to better days. They try to pray on your downfall, but you understood rejection is different. When God was protecting your help when it comes to your mental growth, hold on one second, fall from being stagnant. They would never understand how you truly stepping. Like loving yourself, the better yourself, hold on one second, they would never understand the hands of time. Allowing you to love yourself, they unwind. How you understood LOVE. That was, hold on one second, fall from fake at the end day, because hold on one second, was never no in between. It started within Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just because moments. Even when chicks and dudes try to humble you, you've been dealing with this mindset since a child point of view. Certain folks try to discourage you. It went into your adulthood, but you didn't allow you to lose you. They would never understand how you truly step in. Unconditional love is different, even when folks try to point you in the wrong direction. Even when chicks and dudes try to point you in the wrong direction, they would never understand the hands of time, allowing yourself to truly feel while you unwind. When the chick and dude hack your devices, gang stalk you, said that you the mental case when you was far from the patient. How God don't like ugly, but God revealed the devil, loving the enemy. You was far from someone's test dummy. How they try to make you feel like you wasn't woke at the end of the day. They was dibbling down with magic even in their worst day. But God revealed that, hold on one second, you was far from bugging when they was strategizing, trying to disrespect you, to kick you down. They said that you whack and you corny, you ain't got potential, but God was really holding you down. You ain't have to worship the devil, let him sell your soul. That LOV is different because you actually have a soul, actually having a heart at the end of the day. Continue to call your energy back. It was far from being a mistake. Loving yourself, the better yourself. They would never understand how you truly hold your own weight. And I don't mean narcotics, to love yourself. They would never understand, hold on one second, it's okay to be authentic even on your rainy day. How chicks and dudes try to take God's swag from you, saying that you're not authentic, but it started within you. They would never understand when they said that you didn't have potential. You kept showing up for yourself every day, even when they was praying against you. They would never understand the hands of time at the end of the day. How you truly unwind when it comes to your universe at the end of the day. How you was in your own little world, loving yourself. How God truly allowed you to see, to be comfortable with loving yourself.
No ever trade off of me.
My content is not for everybody. I just currently just went live this afternoon at 12 p.m. I did over 20 lives. I've been going live I'm going to be going live all day today. So check out my videos on Facebook at Naya General Respect. I have over 20 videos that I did this afternoon from 12 o'clock, and now I'm on YouTube. My content is not for everybody. I'll be going live this evening at 10:15, and this is currently my third live on YouTube now. But I have 20 videos that I had did on Facebook. Check that out.
No, ever traded on me. I'll be yourself. Uh huh.
The fact that they try to dish you. They wanted your nervous system to be unbalanced, all because you wanted to be focused, to understand, to be grounded. At the end of the day, I don't mean prison. At the end of your worst self-reflection, holding yourself with your own words. At the end of the day, they wouldn't understand how you maintain your smile and have to get physical when they try to kick you down. They try to take credit for God's work, but you understood that, hold on one second, confidence is different. You didn't need a crowd to being your biggest cheerleader, even when they try to mislead you with pain, fall from a game. At the end of the day, hold on one second, that challenge is different. Trials and tribulations, they will never understand your thinking. You may be short on a bill or two, whatever the case may be. You may be short on a few ingredients when it comes to your fridge, but hold on one second, God restored you for all the right reasons. God didn't leave you hanging when it comes to motivation, better days ahead. When folks praying on your pockets, wanted to discourage you. They wanted to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially, project a hate crime towards you, gang stalking you. You've been dealing with this mindset since a child point of view. Going into your adulthood, they would never understand your wisdom when it comes to your confidence, how you truly stepping for yourself. They said, hold on one second, I ain't trying to be like you. I ain't trying to be you at the end of the day, but hold on one second. They got so much to say when they come to hold on one second, trying to discourage you. They don't want you to prosper when they come to hold on one second, your reflection. How someone sat there and said, I don't want nothing that you have. You ain't got nothing that you even have at the end of the day. But it be the train of thought for me. How chicks and dudes will disrespect you, all because you got the proper knowledge when it comes to God's vision, that God didn't overlook you. You ain't got to pray the same as the average person, but God was stepping for you. Didn't have to worship the devil at the end of the day when God was showing you your potential. A season that can relate to, that was confidence. It was a season that can relate to, that was finding peace within. Even when the devil try to play with your mental, try to paint you to be mentally unstable, but fall from a crash out, they would never understand. Getting discovered was a part of your vocabulary. Like loving yourself. The intuition is different when it comes to growth and maturing. Never give up on yourself, when I say that respectfully. I went live this afternoon on YouTube. I have over 20 videos that I just posted at 12 o'clock. Now I'm on YouTube, and this is the third video for today, for January 23rd, 2026. I would never hurt myself regardless of praying against me, and I say that respectfully. And I would never hurt myself regardless of trying to blackmail me against me. Always be yourself, no intentions. I'll be going live all day today, and I'll go live later on this evening at 10:15 p.m. I'm Naya, genuine respect. And when it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. My content is not for everyone. They wanted you to be a crash out, fall from the dummy. It be the train of thought for me. How they laughing at your boundaries when it comes to your growth. Being mature, they would never understand. Hold on one second. I wasn't trying to lose myself. That interaction when it comes to self-reflection. They would never understand your conscience when it comes to motivation. Hold on one second. Healing trauma and pain. A child point of view. Going into your adulthood. Hold on one second. We wasn't the same. But you still knew how to respect your neighbor. You never had to switch up when it comes to actually having a heart, when you didn't have to pretend. Hold on one second. Understand that certain folks didn't see you, they don't love you, respect you, but overlooking yourself, you almost did, but God was showing to better you. You're beautiful, you're handsome. They prayed on your downfall, but who would have knew that your energy is different when it comes to, hold on one second, being different? Because when the right people see you, respect you, they ain't got malicious intentions. They ain't got to dibble and dabble with magic or spell work or let them gang up in the group to get you discouraged. And I say that respectfully, like pray on your downfall, when you're trying to smile more. But God was revealing the devil. Hold on one second, that introduction is different. How you truly know how to pray to go within more. That you're mad and you're worthy. Continue to call your energy back. When God reveals his devil or the enemy, they would never understand that. Hold on one second. I am worthy to believe in my faith, my hope. But then they couldn't relate too far from competition. I'm Naya, genuine respect, and my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. Never give up on yourself because someone is praying against you. Someone didn't see your potential. Someone didn't know how to respect you. And you're not running from your past. And when you don't run from your past, regardless of trying to blackmail you during your journey, or who's trying to blackmail you or frame you or whatever the case may be, never get discouraged. And I say that respectfully. The little bug or whatever the case may be, they try to put in someone's ear. Never allow that to dim your light because that person probably wasn't for you. Because when God sends the right people into your life, that he say, she say, that shit is out the window. It's the part where they say I'm a crash out, but I was far from that at the end of the day. Because they pick and choose who could talk about spirituality, God, the devil, the enemy, narcotics, and violence. It'd be the turning thought for me. It's not a crime to be authentic. I go live tonight at 10:15 p.m. I just was currently live at 12 p.m. and I have over 20 lives that I did today for January 23rd, 2026. And when it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. It's currently 2:50 p.m. and it's 10 minutes into this video and 28 seconds. I'm Naya, General Respect, and I'll be going live all day.
No, the next video, I swear I'm going in the comment section. No, for real, I'm going in the comment section. No, the straight over me. Always be yourself, far from a hater.
To the genuine ones, protect your energy, protecting your family, stay out of trouble, you're humanity worthy. Never allow someone to dim your light or try to make you feel that you're not worthy because they're trying to control the narrative to try to paint you to be mentally unstable, try to get you locked up, put you in the sideboard because they want to control the narrative because you're trying to prosper in life. And especially when you're trying to hurt yourself or others around you. We all don't pray the same, but I'm far from a hater. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone with my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father God. I'm far from a copycat, alone, a hater.
No, ever straight over me. Always be yourself. Love yourself. Gotta go. Stop the violence.
Loving yourself is not a crime. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. Loving yourself is not a crime. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everybody. See you next video.
I gotta go. Stop the violence.